and welcome to Inside Admission. I'm Megan.
And I'm Danik.
And in this video, we're going to break down the nitty-gritty details about the application process here at Purdue University. I'm going to give you the general admission process.
And I'm going to hop in and discuss the differences for international students who are applying.
So let's dive in. One of the first things you should know is that we do things a little differently here at Purdue than maybe some other colleges or universities you're applying to. At Purdue, you apply directly into one of our 11 academic colleges and schools and over 200 majors. Here, you can see a list of all of our colleges on the screen. If you're a student who has 2 or 20 career interests, you're good at a lot of things and you don't really know how to narrow that down, exploratory studies is a great place to begin. In exploratory studies, you can spend between 1 and 4 semesters exploring. You'll work closely with an academic advisor, you'll do career assessments and interest inventories. And with that process, that's going to allow you to be able to figure out the right major that's a good fit for you and allow you to move in any particular direction. So they're going to ensure that all of the doors remain open. You're not wasting time and money spinning your wheels trying to find the right major. In exploratory studies, with all of the doors open, once you decide the major that's the best fit, you can move into that particular major. Here at Purdue University, you have the option of applying in one of 2 ways. You can apply using either the Common or the Coalition application. We truly don't have a preference of which one you choose. They're both ask the same questions, but if you're unsure of which one to use, I would encourage you to speak with your high school counselor. They might have a preference on which one you utilize or could help you strategize which might be the best option for you. From our perspective at Purdue University, either one works just fine. We just ask that you don't do both. In the application, you will be asked to select a first choice major. Then you can opt in or out of requesting a second choice major. The second choice major is really considered a backup. If we're not able to offer you admission to your first choice option, we would then go on and consider you for admission to your second choice. Please keep in mind, not all Purdue majors are available as second choice options, specifically our highly competitive ones. We recommend that you choose a second choice major only if you're willing to study at Purdue in something different than your first choice major. If you're only interested in one particular major, please do not feel obligated to select a second choice. Not selecting a second choice will not negatively impact your Purdue application in any way. But if you have a second choice major and if you really want to be at Purdue, we certainly encourage you to opt in and let us know. The next section of the application has a few questions you'll be asked to answer. They're 100 words or less. They're written a bit more eloquently than this, but essentially we ask you why you're interested in Purdue and why are you interested in this particular major. We suggest the approach you take to these questions would be more like a conversation. If we were to sit and chat with you face to face, what might you tell us about why you're interested in Purdue and why you're interested in the major that you've chosen? If you've chosen to provide us with a first and a second choice major, you will answer the why major prompt for the second choice major as well. Your next step in the application process is something referred to as self-reported grades and self-reported test scores. Here, you're going to tell us the courses that you took, the level or how challenging those courses were, and the grades that you earned. You'll do this from 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. For your senior year, we ask that you tell us all of the courses you're taking throughout your senior year. For the courses and grades section, please be sure to enter your courses and grades into the application exactly as they appear on your high school transcript. To make this process simpler for you, please be sure to have a copy of your transcript next to you so you can simply data enter your grades from 9th, 10th, and 11th grade into the application itself. We're also asking you to self-report your official SAT or ACT scores, or both. We truly don't have a preference. Within this section, you're able to report test scores from a variety of different test sittings. Please just be sure that once you've self-reported, we at least have one full test score.
International students, if you are able to self-report your grades exactly how they appear on your academic records, please do so. Otherwise, please plan on sending us your official or attested copies of all transcripts, diplomas, mark sheets, and certificates from each secondary school you have attended after you submit the application. Citizens from non-English speaking countries are required to submit official proof of English proficiency. This is most commonly done by submitting official TOEFL or IELTS results. We also encourage international applicants to submit an official SAT or ACT score in addition to English proficiency exam. For more information, please visit our website.
Now, if you are offered admission to Purdue and you choose to enroll, we do require you to submit your official SAT and/or ACT scores and your official final high school transcript. This allows us to validate what you self-reported within the application against what is official. We need this information from you before you enroll at the university. If the scores that you self-reported don't match the documents that you submit to us officially, we potentially could rescind your offer of admission. So it's very important that you take care to properly report your high school courses and grades and your standardized test scores in the application for admission. Next is the essay. Really the biggest thing to remember with the essay is that it's really the best way for us to get to know you a little bit better. If you're hoping to get started on the essay before you get into the application itself, all of the essay prompts can be found on our website. The last part of the application is simply submitting your $60 application fee. If you need an application fee waiver for the $60 fee, there are about a dozen different ways that you can qualify for one. If you're applying using the Common application, don't forget, once you pay your $60 application fee, you must go back and complete and submit the application for admission. Paying the fee is not the last step. Once the fee has been paid or waived, submit the application and that's it. You're done. Go do something fun. One more thing, before we let you go, we don't want to forget to remind you about our November 1st early action deadline. As a reminder, early action is not binding. With our November 1 early action deadline, you'll be fully considered for merit-based scholarships, our honors college. It's also the priority application deadline for nursing, professional flight, computer science, and the firm application deadline for veterinary nursing. If you happen to miss our November 1st deadline, please be sure to apply by our regular decision deadline of January 15th. January 15th allows you to still be considered for admission, but you will not be considered for merit-based scholarships or our honors college. Students who apply by our early action deadline of November 1st will hear their admission decision on January 15th, and those who apply by our regular decision deadline of January 15th will hear their admission decision by the end of March.
That is your nitty-gritty guide on how to apply to Purdue.
Students, we know you have tons of options for your higher education. We're honored that you're interested in Purdue.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us by phone or email. We wish you the best of luck in your senior year and hope to see you soon.
Boiler up!
Hammer down.